Cliff Notes version of my story, hitting someone with a bottle is not like the movies. Sergeant Barnshaw was quickly standing in front of his commander and he becomes Airman Barnshaw. But when I tell you I was devastated, I was devastated. My career up until that point wasn't like all sunshine and rainbows, but shit, man, it was a career. Like everything was good. And then that happened. And once that happened, like I became numb, like kind of ashamed. And the funny thing is, it wasn't the paycheck that bothered me. It was answering the damn phone that bothered me the most. I refused to answer the phone. It's clear. She's like, Jason, you don't understand. Your grandmother's dead. I'm gonna be completely transparent. My initial thought was, grandmother, kind of old, makes sense. But then she hits me with it. No, you don't understand, Jason. She was murdered. While I was gone, my wife decided to file for a divorce and send the 2 boys that kept me going back home to the States with her parents. Dude, I was done. When I tell you I love this man because he did one simple thing, and he called it gas, G-A-S. He gave a shit, and that was it. He did nothing special. He didn't walk around with pom-poms and shit. He just gave a shit. He was there.
While there, I got caught in a compromising situation about 5 months into the deployment. And by compromising, I mean I was asleep. In the cop shop, you wearing a gun, you don't sleep on post. It's not a thing, right? Right away, read my rights, put in cuffs, all that good stuff. Number one, I'd already let them down. I already let myself down. I already let my team down. And leave of duty for 30 days. But at the end of the day, I had to show my own motivation, my own internal fortitude, and my own resiliency to bounce back, right? Because nobody was going to do it for me.
I'm a senior master sergeant Crider. I'm going to start off by telling you I should not be here today. Absolutely, without a doubt, I should not be here today. Rewind back to 1997, probably before some of y'all were even born. Coming through the gate of Shepherd Air Force Base, drunk as shit, passed out. Big problem, 3 charges. Started off my 5 months into my 25-year career. First thing Master Sergeant Barnhart said to me was, I know who you are, and I'm going to make it my goal before I retire to keep you out of the Air Force. I control what I can control, and I study. I made master the first time with a referral EPR, and then yesterday I had the privilege of emailing now Colonel Charity Banks and to let her know that her decision was not in vain, because tomorrow I get promoted to Chief Master Sergeant.
Hell yeah.
Whoop. Yeah.
And then somebody stepped up to the plate and said, we got you. And I think that's like all anyone can ever ask of any of us, because we're in this together. And you can rely on every single one of those people to rally around you if you own any mistake you make in this Air Force. It is not a one mistake Air Force or one mistake military. I got an Article 15 as well, and my person is Master Sergeant Fidel. As an airman, I've never seen a Master Sergeant, right, go directly at a commander. Everything I've done for the unit, right, this is one mistake that I believe should not define who I was as an airman. So I'll be forever indebted to him.
Before I joined the Air Force, right, I was not a great person. Went to college, got kicked out. So it was good that they put me about 1,200 miles away from all my friends. All of my friends growing up, most of them are dead. I got back from Warner Robins that day. Standing in his office and he was yelling. I don't even know what he was saying. But it was the type of yelling where it's just like screaming at you. And I was like, what are we doing? So I'm just standing at attention getting screamed at. And then later, that's when I met my first sergeant. I never met him before that day. Before you know, you're starting to get paperwork and your life is getting weird. But what I have always learned is while you have that spotlight on, same thing, you got Article 15, LOR, UIF, control roster, you have a spotlight on. Take advantage of the spotlight. The other 95% of the airmen in your squadron probably don't have a spotlight on. So take advantage of having the spotlight.
Dr. Franco, Jewish doctor who survived Auschwitz, and right after he was liberated, he wrote A Man's Search for Meaning. If a man has a why, he can endure any how. Right? So you got to latch on to why you want to serve, why you want to be here, why you want to continue. Is it for your teammates? Is it for your pride, your sense of identity? you need to pick that. And then once you have that, you need to decide to win. Just like in any other situation in life, whether it's a fight, and you know kidding fighting for your life, okay, whether it's going through a challenging pipeline or a challenging tech school, there's a point where you have to decide, I'm gonna win this. Okay, I'm going to attack this problem, I'm gonna go for it. And the Air Force has invested in every airman by bringing them in through basic, by getting them through tech school, getting them to a base, right? We want those airmen to continue, we want you to succeed. We need you to succeed, we need you to do well.
And sometimes I'm stubborn, I don't know about you guys, I keep throwing myself at the wall, thinking the wall's gonna break before I do, and I end up way back and losing a lot of time and effort. And at that point, that can feel really devastating. But the point is, you're still in the game, right? You're still in the game, you have a new perspective